Hello, you lot. What's going on? So let's. I just want to get this raffle out to you lot. The raffle's been up for a couple of days. I need to get this out to you because obviously, well, the quicker you get to it, the better. For the first 7 days, right? If you purchase 4 tickets, you'll get a 5th one for free. And you all know what it's all about because you've seen all the videos of it. So let's have a little look at them. There was more in the videos, but some of them have been sold now. And the way that it is if they sell, then they're going to go. But that doesn't affect the raffle. There will be a choice of 5 for the raffle, including a Revo. Well, 6 including the Revo, 5 T-MAXXs. That one's got to be my favourite shell. I do like that shell, but I think that one is probably my favourite shell. Very classic shell. And the other ones are newer shells. But they're all 2.5s. Apart from the Revo, which is 3.3. You see them all get going. Now, I know some of them need a little bit of work, but there's no budget, obviously, to, mend them in any way. So some of them need an air filter, some of them need, this one needs, well, actually, the wheels for this one are on that Revo. So, the Revo doesn't have any wheels, so I just put them wheels on it to test it. I mean, listen, for this particular raffle, you're going to get a choice. You're going to be able to pick whichever one you want out of these. And if the raffle does well enough, the Revo will be included as well. So you may be able to pick the Revo. It's all going to Ace High Drone Specialists, and you know what that's all about. They gave me these, I can't speak to that, I really can't. They gave me these cars. They were sitting around, they gave them to me to get going in order to sell them originally, to raise money for the next mission to go to the Ukraine to demine. So, there's no budget to spend on them. They are what they are. They run, they drive. They will need a few things here and there if you're fussy. If you're not fussy, you won't need nothing, apart from 1 or 2 need an air filter. And away you go, sort of thing. You get yourself a T-MAXX for potentially a £5. Or if you want to buy more than 1 ticket, a bit more money. But there you go. It'll be a lot cheaper than buying yourself a T-MAXX anyway. And you'll be helping them out as well. So it's all for a good thing, my friends. So I did manage to I can't believe it. And when I made that raffle, right, I went through it and through it and through it. And I still managed to spell the word Ukraine wrong, somehow. And I didn't notice until about a day after I published the bloody thing, I'd spelt the word choice wrong in the title as well. I ain't got a clue how the hell that happened. I proofread it and proofread it and proofread it. Never mind. But it's been great fun getting the opportunity to work on all of these in one go, because as you lot probably know, what I do and what I like to do is get old Nitro cars. Well, not necessarily old ones, but non-runners, which all of these were. They were supposed to be runners, but they turned out to be non-runners, as we found out. Some of them started up okay. The other ones didn't quite so much. And, it's been great fun. This one in particular was a good one. This one will need an air filter. So, I might be able to conjure up an air filter. There was a couple of air filters, but the foams might be. I'll have a look at them. If I've got air filters that will fit and are in good condition, I will include it. If not, bear in mind that this one will need an air filter. Other than that, I believe it's good and dandy. It runs, we all saw it go. It will come with a transmitter as well, and obviously a receiver, but no battery. This is a particularly good one. One of my favourites, actually. This one's got no wheels, but that's a good one, as we saw. Some of these have had brand spanking new gearboxes because they were sent back under the recall to have new gearboxes. The Revo included has a brand spanking new gearbox. What other one had a new gearbox? Can't remember. I know you're probably going to be thinking, where's the other one? Well, as I said, some of them have been sold. So the one with the roll cage has been sold. This one's got an RPM head on the engine, and from what I can remember, it ran really, really well. I do intend on test driving them, but time is of the essence. So if I can test drive them, I will. and you'll see videos of that. If not, then you know, they are kind of as they are. But for the price of a few tickets, I reckon you can't go wrong, my friends. So that one, I think that one's got a Spectrum radio gear, and this one, and different servos. They're all 2.5s. That one probably needs an air filter, and yeah, that one's a good one. The Revo, we've all seen the Revo. Well, you might not have seen it yet, actually. I did go and take that for a test drive the other day. Don't forget, by the way, every car that is won or sold will come with this packet of, obviously you'll get one still in the cellophane, but it'll come with a packet of playing cards, which has got landmines all over it, and yeah, unique. You can't buy them. They're, you know, the amount that they've had made, especially for this, is it. So you cannot buy these. So these will be maybe collectible in the future. Who knows? But yeah, they'll come with it. And you know what, right? Particularly this one, I think. Particularly this one. And that other one over there, but that one's sold, so that one's not going to be included. But that one and this one, because I think mainly this one though, just the look of it and the shell, you know, because I put this shell on it, and those wheels that have been painted in an luminous green, and the fact that it's a T-MAXX brings back bloody good memories for me, you know, like childhood memories. Whoever gets this particular car, it's going to have a cracker. I mean, they're going to bloody love it. It's got reverse and everything, man. Yeah. Whoever gets it, whether you choose to, I've got to put the aerial back through the hole now. Whether you choose to keep it as it is and just drive it like this, or whether you choose to take it apart and clean it up and rebuild it, or whatever you choose to do, you know, you're going to have bloody great fun, especially for the price of a couple of raffle tickets. You're going to love it, absolutely love it. But that shell is probably the best. I mean, you lot put in the comments, which one do you prefer out of all of them? Or of all these here, looks wise, which one do you prefer? I mean, that one and that one are probably close contenders, but I do like this shell. Proper classic T-MAXX shell. It's probably, I don't think that's an original T-MAXX, like the proper classic. When I said proper classic, I didn't mean like the classic with the original one with the .15 engine shell. I meant like just what you think of when you think of a TRAXXAS T-MAXX. Me personally, I think of this shell. I don't think of these new shells. I think of this type of shell, the older one, you know. Really, really good. Yeah, you let me know which one you think is the best. In terms of my stuff, what's coming up for me? Well, this is my DBX2, which I've recently just got going. I suppose some of you may or may not have seen the video. Hopefully you've seen the video. There's a couple of videos on this one. Maybe I'll put little cards up in that corner if I can remember. I always forget. But this I originally found on eBay. It was an eBay barn find, and the engine was completely, you know, it had it. It didn't have a lot of compression left. And one of you lot, one of the channel members, said, look, I've got a block with a piston and a liner. I'll send it to you. So that's what happened. And I put the head, the pole start and everything on it. And it runs like an absolute dream. The diff's a bit questionable, but it works. But it's just questionable. So I'm going to give it a test drive at some point. And I know I say that all the time, don't I? I always say, yeah, I'm going to give it a test drive. I'm going to take this. I know and I don't. Because life is life and things get in the way. But that is going to be my next one on the list, I reckon, to go and give that a go. Because I bloody love it. It looks so cool. I mean, I don't know how old this particular one is, but it goes back to a time when they made decent looking cars, and decent cars in general. And the same goes for TRAXXAS. These older T-MAXXs, I mean, these are all relatively old, but these ones are even older. And they go back to a time when things were made properly. You know, they were designed properly. The same goes for the HPI Savage. I mean, this is my quite custom HPI Savage SS with the ZR32 engine there. And proper nice trucks, you know. These were back from a time when the companies actually made proper nice cars. So, you know, these are the ones. Anyway, you lot, thanks for watching. If you want to enter the raffle and you want to try and win yourself, even if you don't win, maybe you just want to help out the Ace High Drone specialists with what they're trying to do, because that's what I'm trying to do. I just want to help them out. The bloke who owns it, Simon, is a proper nice bloke, and he said to me, like, can you help me with my MP 7.5, and then, you know, I've got some TRAXXAS I want you to get, T-MAXXs I want you to get going. And he told me why he wants to do it, and he's just a nice bloke, so I thought I'll help him out. There we go. So maybe you want to help him, maybe you want to try and win a T-MAXX and you don't care about what the cause is. Whatever you want to do, it's completely up to you. So the link with all the spelling mistakes is in the description of this video. For the first 7 days, there's probably about 5 days left of that. If you buy 4, you'll get a 5th ticket for free. For this particular raffle, it's all in on the website, but I'll explain it here. For this particular one, I'm afraid it's UK only. If I suppose it would work if you are in a different country and you was willing to pay for that postage, by all means enter the raffle, and if you do happen to win it, then we'll work something out and you can pay for the postage and you'll get the car. But it's free postage to the UK for this particular raffle. So if you win it and you're in the UK, you won't have to pay a single thing. I'll post it to you for absolute free. The next raffle, if this goes well, I'll make it international. So you can enter from anywhere and it'll be free postage to anywhere in the world. Yeah, it's going to be bloody good. So I'll see you a lot later on. Treat people nicely. And you might find yourself playing with a nice, I don't know what I've done with them now, a nice pack of playing cards. You never know. All the best, you lot. Take care.